Huge throngs of protesters blocked streets in the capital of Georgia and milled angrily outside the parliament building after lawmakers on Tuesday approved a foreign influence bill that critics called a Russian-style threat to free speech and the country's aspirations to join the European Union. There is more in this report.
Soon after the 84-30 vote, a crowd of protesters in front of Parliament tried to break metal barriers near the building. The security forces resorted to harsh detentions, and it was reported that one of the opposition leaders was severely beaten. At least 13 people were arrested, and the Georgian news report showed one with severe cuts and bruises on his head. The protests expanded after nightfall, with thousands of demonstrators marching to Hero Square, about 2 kilometers from the parliament, and blocking off the streets that converge on the square. The bill requires media and non-governmental organizations and other non-profit organizations to register as pursuing the interest of a foreign power if they receive more than 20% of their funding from abroad. The government says the bill is needed to stem what it deems as harmful foreign actors trying to destabilize politics in the southern Caucasian nation of 3.7 million people.
Yeah, fine, thanks, Get off, come!
But the opponents of the bill say the measures are inspired by Russian legislation passed in 2012, which they say has been used since then to crack down on critics of the Kremlin. President Salom Zurabishvili promised to veto the law, which could jeopardize democracy. However, she admitted that the ruling party has enough votes in parliament to override a veto. The Georgian president called on citizens to express their attitude to the adoption of the document in the October parliamentary elections. Last week, the U.S. said it was deeply troubled by the treatment of protesters and called for an independent investigation into reports of harassment and physical assault. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has said the Georgian people want a European future and has called on legislators to stay the course on the road to Europe.